Hey guys, welcome back. This is a segment that I like to call the car lot. Today, a 93 Acura NSX. Let's take a look. So some quick backstory on the 93 NSX. The engine's a 3-liter dual overhead cam 24-valve V6, 270 horsepower for the 5-speed, which is what this one has. If you were to buy the automatic, you got 252 horsepower. I guess they knew that if you were cruising with the automatic that you just wanted to sit back and relax and didn't really care about the performance. Usually on cars, I don't really care if it's an automatic, and today automatics are faster than sticks. Back then, there was a difference, so having the stick actually pays off. The NSX is a great driving car, but the thing that really blows me away is the design. When you look at these cars, every time you see it, it's like looking at a piece of art. The greatest thing is it's a 93 and it still hasn't lost its style. I know that they've come out with a brand new NSX, but it didn't seem to capture the essence of this car. Now, you might have heard of the NSX referred to as Japanese Ferrari, and that's because of all the attention to detail. Plus, this cockpit is filled with leather. The dash is leather. The headliner is leather. The door panels are all leather. Everything that they could put as leather, they did. It's just a beautiful design, and even today, it still holds up. So this is a little different view for you, and because this is a mid-engine car, it's got a bulkhead right behind the driver's seat, passenger seat as well, so I'm able to put the GoPro right on it, which makes for a really cool shot. You might even be able to see me in the rear view. So what does this even drive like? It's remarkably easy to drive, and to be honest with you, and people are going to hate this, it drives like a Honda. It's not going to blow you away with its speed. It will blow you away with its handling, which is great because if you're going to do some windy turns and some good cruising, this is a car that you want. The NSX is one of those cars that has a huge cult following and really is the Ferrari that Japan produced. Is it going to blow you away? Well, by today's car standards, absolutely not. It is not a fast car. When I say fast, I mean acceleration. Now, what this lacks in acceleration, it by far makes up in handling. So if you're going to go out for a cruise and you want to have windy roads, this is the car I would rather have with me. It's also very reliable. Well, because it is a Honda. And it kind of does drive like a normal Honda. The only good thing is that you can actually redline this at 8,000 RPM. Now, you don't get to do that in many cars. What I really like about having the GoPro behind me is that you guys are getting to see what I see. And it is a straight out the windshield type view. It is very low. You don't have a whole lot of dash in front of you. They really did design this to be for the driver, and I think you absolutely get to see that in this type view. The NSX is one of my favorite cars that I own. I'll go out to the garage and grab the keys to this one and use it just like a daily driver. In fact, one time I did use this as my daily driver. For about 6 months, I used this car. Now, is it the most practical? Absolutely not. The trunk is kind of small, but you can still put groceries and things, not a full set of golf clubs. The interior is spacious enough for the passengers, but anything else that you might want to bring with you, well, you don't have a lot of room for that. It does have cup holders, and they're in this little cubby hole right here. I don't know if I would really classify them as cup holders though. Anything you set in it has a tendency to fall over. So, if I was going to have one fault with the car, I'd make it the cup holders, and you know what? I really don't care that much. Out of all of the cars that I do own, there's only a handful that I don't actively try to get rid of. This is definitely one of them. It's just too much fun to drive. I enjoy it every time I take it out. I just went and got gas. 4 people had to ask me, what is that? Is that a Corvette? Is it a Ferrari? All right, first of all, it does kind of hurt my feelings that people think that this is a Corvette. I don't understand that at all. But if it gets that reaction out of somebody that's not a car person, you can only imagine what type of reaction it'll get out of you or me. Somebody that loves cars, that lives cars, that all they do is eat, breathe, and think about them. This car does it. It's the spirit animal of the car world in a way. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment on this video. Please subscribe and also like this video. If there's anything that you want to see, let me know. I look forward to talking to you again. See you next time.